It's a lot of mix of emotions. But I feel like we ain't got no choice but to move forward, move along, correct it. We know we got a short week this week up against a divisional opponent, and we got to pivot the right direction and focus on that. Obviously, it wasn't the result that we wanted today. I mean, shout out to them. They executed. They made it the plays that they needed to make. But like I said, the league's not gonna be that easy. I mean, 11 wins straight. That's a pretty impressive feat. But I think this was a wake-up call. A lesson that we look back on, sit back, reflect, and learn from it.
I do think that we weren't able to convert on third down, which kind of hurt us. I think that when we have had success, even in games where we kind of were starting slow and found a way to get it at the end, the thing that kind of helped us was being able to stay on the field and converting those third downs. And that's something that we weren't able to do today. And props to those guys. They played a good game today, and we didn't play well enough to win today, and that just is what it is. It's the hard truth about the situation, but it's an opportunity for us to, like I said, refocus into the things that got us into the position to be able to have had that success, and we're going to use this, roll it into these last two games and into the playoffs.
You got to take lessons from each game, whether it's a win or a loss. You have to find ways to improve, and we're going to do that. Certainly, it stings. It definitely stings to lose like this to a team that. That was just about as hot as we were, and it was a big matchup, and they played better than us today.
I think there was moments where we responded and got some momentum, but it was just one of those days where it just didn't go our way. So I know what we will do good at is moving forward. I know we will be good at learning the lessons from this and then flushing it and then getting ready for Kansas City.
Just lack of execution, just on the players, all that stuff, just executing play calls, getting those extra yards, ends up being big at the end.
I mean, we just got to get off the field on third down, man. Whether it was, bad penalties, good penalties, whatever the case may be, we just got to get off the field on third down to keep the drives going. And we had them where we wanted them on a good amount of third downs. And, we just got to get off the field. That's it.
We'll probably go watch the tape tomorrow and, evaluate everything that we didn't do right, things we did good, and then, just make the corrections.
We did probably everything we could to lose the game, so, we're still kind of in it at the end. So, no, it's just, you better have a wake-up call now than in the playoffs when, you don't get a second chance. So just move on and move forward.
I hate losing. We hate losing more than you love winning. So when you got that mindset, it's always going to be that way after a loss. This one stings just as much as the other ones.
We're going to see how we respond. I obviously anticipate, and I know we're going to respond really well because that's what we've always done. Just flush it, move on, because we have a short week ahead.
It's a lot of things that can take place into a game, any situation, what can occur. So you just kind of have to adapt and then just keep going with the flow of the game. So
we know what type of team we have. We lost 2 and then came back and won 11. So it's one game. It's an opportunity to learn from this. We're going to watch the film tomorrow, get better, and again, defensive line, we'll put it on us. We'll be better, and we'll fix these mistakes.
A lot of those times it's keeping drives alive and giving teams scoring opportunities. So we just got to be better.
Yeah, and do we want to do that? No. Am I happy about today? Not at all. It's embarrassing. We shouldn't do that. We need to play better. We need to get off the field. We need to make the plays. Stuff like that. We need to not have penalties. There's stuff that we're going to point, look in the mirror, watch it. We're not watching with the coaches tomorrow. It's a short week. As a defense, we're going to come together. We're going to watch this. We're going to get better. We have to. But once again, it's not September 10th, where what are we going to do? And we've won 12 games for a reason. We're going to come together tomorrow, and we're going to go to Kansas City on Thursday and win a football game.
You said it. Short week, especially with Kansas City going there, it being a holiday, Christmas night will be a big game. So, we went on an 11-game win streak, and doing that, we've won games, got over it the next day, kept building, and so it's no different in this situation. Just come off a loss, so give us more to think about.
We got a great group of guys. We got grown men in this locker room who know how to take care of business, know how to look at the film. And we're going to come together, look at this film, and see where we can get better.
The group we've kind of done all year, flushing it and moving on to the next one. So watch it, digest it, get the notes, make the corrections, and then move on.
Just bouncing back. I mean, we're a close team. We're very family-oriented, so just coming together, just clean up the mistakes, and then also hitting on the things that you do well, too. So just hitting on the mistakes and the things that you do well and just bringing it all back together on a short week, and then we'll go down there and play Kansas.
The same way we do with the wins, man. Like it's on to the next game. Like you kind of digest it for the day. You watch the film in the morning, and move on. That's it.
We got a lot ahead of us. We control our own destiny moving forward, and that's what we need to do. Finish the season out strong. We got these next 2 weeks against divisional opponents that we need to capitalize on.
Yeah, I have no doubts about it. I mean, I know the type of guys we have in this locker room, and we'll be better.
I'd say, one, you got to learn from every opportunity that you're presented with in this league, and ultimately we're going to get a chance to play that team again, and we'll be better next time.
Honestly, I think we have a locker room full of guys that are really good at attacking adversity, and we got punched in the mouth today, and we got to respond, and this is some adversity for us to attack. So I think we have a lot of guys in here that look forward to that.
I would say I think we're going to do a pretty good job of flushing this, and I think it stems from top down. Like Sean talks about, he hates losing more than he likes winning. I truly believe that's how we feel in our locker room amongst the players as well. So we'll be ready to go.
The only outlook is forward. You have to, control what we can control over these next 2 weeks, and find ways to win ball games, and find ways to get better as we go down the stretch here and into the playoffs, Yeah, so I guess it is positive, but it doesn't feel that way right now. But we'll figure it out.
Obviously, we've played well enough to put ourselves in the position to where even today, obviously, we lose this game, but we are still in control of literally everything. So we know how important this game in Kansas City on Christmas is, and then obviously the week after that against the Chargers here at home.
I mean, you look at this team, what we've been through this season. I mean, we don't phase under pressure. Unfazed is kind of what we go by. So, I mean, at the end of the day, we have, just like you said, standings are in our hands. So we just got to go out there and put our best foot forward and just keep playing.
It's never fun to lose, but if you were to spin it in a way, you could say that it's an opportunity for us to refocus and tap back into what got us into the position to be able to be at 11 games, and winning the games at home and all this stuff. With us having 2 big games coming up, going into playoffs, you could look at it as a refocus opportunity for us moving forward, going into these last 2 games and rolling into playoffs.